to let you know officially that I found my conch shell. Peace and love. I don't want anybody worrying and misunderstanding and misappropriating where this conversation goes this evening. But either way, even if you tell me that's not the truth, my response will be, your mother what? The mental priest in the house, big, bold, as large as ever. Somebody says, and Gary, the man, simply smooth. He's as silk as that. Gary's in the house. The man that holds the Hot 98 in the morning time. Peace and love to you, bro. Then, of course, we do a transatlantic connection. My boy, my wingman over in New York. Junior. Hey, live and in living colors. What's up, comrade?
You're right, in living colors, eh? I'm testing out some new arrangement here where I could flip and turn and twist and make sure that my colors and things like I could. Wait, you're walking. Just if you spoil the thing, man. I see I was spot out on you, but.
Well, when I hear you talk about your flipping and all of that, I thought you joined the U.S. gymnastics team, you know, and you're getting ready for the Olympics tomorrow.
Specifically, I say, let me come on and show you this, you know, this new technology. I say I have to show Joseph this.
According to the old people, you're trying to make bars on me.
There we go, Joseph. There we go.
Oh, good. Okay.
There we go.
You're a discotheque, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Folks, here we are. We're live with the living colors. The only person that's missing is the man, Mr. Legs. But I guess, you know, when you're single, that's what happens. He probably still somewhere trying to get his groove on. As you can understand, everybody else here, we all committed. Mr. Legs still single. So you probably understand why he's not here. Folks, we're going to be here to have as you do on a Thursday evening, we're going to rock the box, chit chat. Gary's here, the man Pre's here, Junior's here. We link up with Mr. Legs. We're going to have some fun. We take this thing to about 80,000, 100,000 feet, crash the whole thing, and pretend we have no idea what happens. Where are we going to start the conversation? Right here in the studio. Pre, you are here. It has been a while. I'm going to start the conversation. Another fact, I'm going to ask Gary to initiate the conversation that we were doing before we went live. In lockdown, pandemic.
Tell me about it.
The PM say no carnival this year. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, you decide your mother what? What's going on?
Well, you know, we have to stay relevant in it. So even though there is no carnival, there is music and artists. You got to entertain the people and keep them entertained. So since, the lockdown, we're talking about 2 years ago, there's been tunes every year, though. Last year, you remember we had last year the Cyber Monarch.
Right.
You know, this year, you know, I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's late now, but I know there was a whole heap of plans, you know, to have something of the same sort, but, you know, there's no confirmation on that yet. But the artists have to survive. As we know, it's been tough because the entertainment business, you know, I always say most of the artists don't have an everyday job. 99.9% of them don't have a day job. So we have to survive, and it's been rough for the past 2 years. I can, you know, testify to that, and on the behalf of artists also, because it's been really rough. But nevertheless, we have a smiling face and we do music, and we have to keep the people entertained, and we have to have fun. So I'm not stopping, you know. I got to keep making the music, and I continue to go out there and do what I have to do, entertain the people.
We're going to get into the specific, but if you can, because, you know, sometimes we keep hearing artists saying that the last 2 years, COVID, lockdown, has been difficult for them. Listen, you're a man, you've tried, you're tested, you're proven. You have nothing to prove to anybody else. But give us a picture, Tapri. Really, what's happening in the industry? Last time we had Carnival, Gary, was when? 2018. Was it 18 or 19? No?
2019.
19.
19. Well, I can't even remember, you know.
You can't remember?
It feels like so long ago because so much been missing, you know. I can't even remember, but it's been really tough, and I must say, as an artist, you know, this is a wake-up call too, because I'm also entrepreneur. We do business, but mostly around the entertainment business. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
So everything is, so no one was really looking out for something like a pandemic,
Yes,
Greater Carnival being on the high. You have to, if you are investor, you into the business, you give everything, you put your everything into Carnival because all the years is just on the rise. So to be, that pandemic come and hit there, no one prepared, basically no one.
Yeah.
And not only in the entertainment industry, but who prepared? I mean, the fastest people to probably come off of that was the people who make the sanitizers and the masks and these things.
Opportunity,
You understand? But no one really was prepared for anything like that. So I know it's been really tough, and these 2 years has been two of the hardest years, I think of my lifetime. You understand? But we have to stay strong, and I say, look, we still have music coming out, year after year, all during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And after the pandemic, we're going to still continue. It's just the love for the art form, and that you have to entertain the people and stay abreast and, just keep the people going with entertainment still.
Yeah.
We're going to delve into that a little bit more later on. We're waiting, Mr. Legs, but also in studio is the man Gary. And we don't just say Gary, then we say simply smooth. There is simply smooth, and there is simply smooth. Gary, what's happening, man? What's popping?
Well, before we go any further, I would hasten to correct you. Mr. Smooth, but I appreciate that.
Oh, so you won't, no, well, listen, with all the grade that man have there, I literally have no problem saying Mr. Smooth, Yeah, with all that grade, I mean, full respect. Like Junior, who's still who's already in his 60s, and he's flashing all black.
Yeah,
no,
well,
listen.
You know what?
I never knew Gary had so much grade.
The pandemic. 2 years ago,
well, listen, Junior,
2 years ago, that
is when Gary hit the studio and Gary sees stuff on the big screen. Gary was like, "That's me."
True.
Is it light, man? Joseph, is it light?
Is it light?
Yeah, it's the light.
So blame the light.
Yeah.
Let's blame it on the light.
So hold on. If we blaming the light for Gary's gray, what the light have to do with Tyler Perry and his black, and me and my bald head?
Well, I have a different light shining on top.
It's all in the jeans,
It's all in the jeans?
It's all in the jeans, It's all in the jeans.
Well, all of us wearing jeans tonight.
I don't want to accuse Todd Pugh of dyeing his hair because I don't think he does.
Well, if I have to, I will. If I have to, I will. Definitely, I ain't going to hide it.
You ain't lying about that one.
If I have
Listen,
to, I
that is why they
definitely
sell the
will.
dye.
Hey, that's a topic in and of itself.
That's a topic in it.
If I have to, I will.
If you have to, and I like that.
Yeah, man,
if I have to die, you want to die.
Definitely.
But Mr. Smooth, tell me, what's been going on? You've been around, the entertainment, media, you've been there. What's going on? Talk to us.
Well, not much been going on outside of the pandemic. Here I am. I've been on a hiatus, if you will.
Okay.
For some years. I haven't been that active in the media and on radio. And recently, maybe the last year and a half, I've made a return to radio. And over the last 2 months, I've been holding down the morning shift on Hot. So you guys can catch me on Hot from 6 in the morning to 10. That's where all the action is.
Let's talk about that. Morning time is special. Because as you know, it's your job is to set the listener's tone, the vibes for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
What happens in the morning? Mr. Smooth just cut loose on them?
Yeah, cut loose, man. It's all about chit-chat, fun, laughter, information, and great music. Your latest hits, your favorite hits, on Hot in the morning from 6 to 10. Phone calls, interviews, Now we have the WhatsApp, so folks can send their voice notes and send their text messages if you don't want to burn up your credit and stuff. And you can call, or you can text, or you can send a voice note. We have all of that happening on the morning show. It's the morning heat, 6 to 10 in the morning. It's your boy, Gary Mr. Smooth, live on a living color. And there's so much planned for the show in the morning.
Right.
This show is pretty much in its baby stage right about now. It's in its embryonic stage right now. So still a lot planned, and gradually it will be unfolding. I'm telling you, Grenada, you guys get ready for this, man.
The thing's set. You talk about you being on a hiatus. I'm not really quite sure. Is it jungle fever you got? That's why you been on a hiatus? Because
I like that.
is it you get jungle fever?
Junior is cracking up.
Listen.
Hey.
When I look at Barry's Facebook page, he's either trying to pull up himself 1,000 times, some kind of always doing something like that. Always. And I say, you know what, when I grow up, I had to be like Gary, Mr. Smooth, because I used to be able to do like 10 and 15 push-ups. The last time I tried, I get to like about 5, and I was...
Junior, don't lie. 5, Junior? I find you kind of pushing it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I could do 6, all right? I could do 6, leave it there. But that is besides the point, Joseph. That is besides the point. So yeah, I see Gary doing push-ups and Gary doing pull-ups and 100 of them, and he's standing up on his head, all them kind of thing. And then I don't know where and how he able to do that, but that's for him to talk. That's a whole right along.
Well, and I know he didn't come here and we didn't plan for it. He had no idea. But Gary might know should know me. I'm going to just take him. I'm going to blindside him. What's that? A newfound passion, Gary?
It has been. It has been over the last maybe 3 years. I've always been into physical fitness. I've always been into exercising, but never on this level. I've taken it to another level. Maybe some would call it freakish level.
Freakish? Why though? Why freakish?
Because I work it like nearly every day.
Okay.
Nearly every day. I get up 3:30 in the morning, and I will go work at 3:30 in the morning.
But what is interesting about your workout regimen? You're not necessarily pre in a gym per se.
That's right.
So you literally use every and anything. You remind me of what I used to do when I was in my 20s. You do pull-ups, push-ups, anything that around you feel you can lift anything. The most I can lift right now is my spirits, you know.
Well, you see, that's what I do. It's body weight exercise. It's calisthenics. So, you know, nature and the outdoors are really your gym.
Right.
You really don't need anything else. So I can exercise right here. I can find all the different stuff in here and make it a gym right here.
Really?
That's right. You know?
Okay, hold on.
I could make anything here my gym right now.
So how much push-up you can give us in the studio at any one time? Judah, let's put them. Listen, guys, I want a cameraman on the inside for me. I know you guys, you have it set automated. If I can get somebody on the inside, because we want to capture Gary on the ground. So let me talk to Priest still.
Take the whole program.
Right.
Take the whole program to do a push-up, 100 push-ups.
We will see tonight. Listen, so let me talk to Priest still. Gary, step aside. Hit the floor. Hit the floor.
Okay.
Hit the floor.
Should I step aside?
Yeah. Hit the floor. I mean, those guys mic you up where you. What can they mic you up?
I'm pretty mobile. I should be. Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get to that door. So let's talk about your program. How is it you call it?
The morning heat. The morning heat.
No. Your exercise program.
Oh, that program.
Yeah, that program.
Okay, now that's a different program. Okay, so
right.
I do, and I actually do personal classes as well. So that's part of what I do. So if people are a little bit intimidated and not knowing where and how to get started, I'm the man. Okay. So my program is simple. You know, it takes you from beginner stage, wherever you're at in your personal fitness life. All right, whether you can't do a single push-up,
like Junior.
Or tall pre.
Or tall pre. No man, tall pre don't push ups, man. No man, don't do pre that. Don't do pre that.
He's guessing no.
He's guessing no, man. If you're even like a politician, no man. Don't do pre that. Everybody can't do a push up.
He's guessing no.
You know, I walk you through. There are levels to this, you know. There are levels to this. You know, you don't start on the high bars doing all the fancy tricks like you may see me doing. You know what I mean? You got to work your way up. So this is where I come in. But, you know, we are living in a day and age, and the pandemic was really what really, really light that fire under me. You know?
Okay.
You know, because you're in the pandemic, you can't go outside, you can't do things, you're in the house, right?
Right.
So that, you know, really lit a fire under me, and that's where I really started, exercising every day, and it really, set off from there. So every single day, as best as I can, I rest when my body says it's time to rest. You know what I mean? So if I have an off day, it's because I feel to myself that, hey, I need an off day. My body is telling me, slow down a little bit. You understand?
Right.
So this is what it's all about. So pull-ups, push-ups, dips, you just name it. Muscle-ups, all of
You can do it.
And you can too now, Joseph.
No, don't listen. Let me just say this right here for you, Gary, Mr. Smooth. That you and you're not in my category.
I'm not.
You're not in my category. I can safely tell you that.
I believe you.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, what happened, Junior?
Let me tell you something, Gary. What you probably have is like what Joseph have is a keg. When everybody has 6-pack, Joseph have a keg. A keg.
but
A whole keg.
Hey, listen, a guy meet me the other, a young fella, and I figure he comes in the gym pre. He big, he tough, and he figure he muscles swell. And tell me, Mr. Legs is all great. He tell me a little axe does cut down big tree. Mm-hmm. So Junior, I say to him, that is true. I've heard the story. Little axe do cut down big tree, but I can assure you, it's not with one blow. I said, so study ahead. Whatever you're planning.
That was a smart answer. You were quick on the ball on that one.
I said, I don't care. A little axe will cut down a big tree, but I can promise you, it's not with one blow. So whatever you're planning,
it's going to take some work.
it will take some work. So study ahead. You know what? Study ahead. Study ahead. The man, Mr. Legs, is actually on. Mr. Legs, where are you?
I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
The New Yorkers are on live and in living colors. Let me get it, Mr. Legs. Are you single or available, married, engaged, or otherwise?
Single and happy.
Single and happy. Because that's the story that I've been hearing. Pre said the same thing. Gary said the same thing. That you're single and you're happy. So we just want to make sure.
Single and happy.
What's going on, bro?
People just be single and sad. But I single and happy.
You're lifting it up.
Yeah, man.
So what's happening? What's happening? What's the latest?
Well, actually, I just came from the studio. I'm mixing a project that I'm getting ready to release soon with a few artists on it. I just left the studio and I'm about to go take care of some other stuff in a while. I just see me in my car. You know, I just stopped to do the...
That's fine. So let's talk about it, what's been happening. I mean, Pre's here, he was highlighting the fact that, listen, as an artist, pandemic or no pandemic, the music lives on. Is that the same sentiments you share?
Of course, same. The music lives on. You know, you do music now, I mean, you never know. You know, and we need to stop making soca music seasonal. We have to try to get away from that. You know, Carnival is seasonal, but we need to stop making the music seasonal.
Well, forget season, because you know, no season for Carnival 2 years now, so forget that. Not in Grenada for sure.
Not in Grenada for sure.
Not in Grenada for sure.
Yeah, we're getting ready for Miami and all the other places, you know?
Well, that's where Pre and you guys will bounce up.
Joseph, here's a question I want to ask specifically for Mr. Legs and Tall Pre, right? Seeing that it hasn't been any carnival happening around. There haven't been much events of sorts like carnival. And a lot of people pull back from making music. But shouldn't it be the time frame where you produce more music during the pandemic because you have more people listening, more people at home, more people just consuming content? So this is the time that you produce more music?
You see, with soca it's a little different, Junior. Because I will tell you something. For the last 2 years, my statement has dropped by a lot. My royalty statement. Because people stream the soca music and people buy the soca music more when they know there's a carnival, so they prepare themselves. So they know there's a they know they're going to Grenada Carnival, so that they already put in their 2 weeks on the job. And then they want to get familiar with the music, so they will go on Spotify, iTunes, and they will start streaming the music, getting used to it, so that when they get there, they know all the music and they can have their fun. You know, but unfortunately with soca music now, because it's so much more on the seasonal kind of vibe, you know, I have other producer friends who complain about the same thing too. The statement is dropping because there is no carnival. When there's carnival, there's a peak.
Right.
Right.
You know,
But let me ask you guys,
people
but
hear
I'm
the
hoping,
music, they're checking it out.
but I'm going to ask you, and I'm hoping Pre could chime in as well.
Well, to answer Junior question, yes, one can make, because of the amount of time you have on hand, you know, a lot of artists probably write more, record more, but the releasing would not be the same because, you know, you could release, but you wouldn't release as much as, because what do you really earn from it then? You understand? So you get the time to write a lot.
Yeah.
I've recorded a lot of tunes, written a lot of tunes, but it's not every tune I would release. I choose a few to release. You understand? And I have some like in the bank because there's no way to spend the money right now. So you just put that tune in the tune bank basically because there ain't nothing you could do with it much. You understand? So yes, we write a lot, we record, but it's not as releasing as much.
But Mr. Legs made an excellent point, and it's a conversation that you've been hearing for quite some time. That soca, because what it is and who we are, it is seasonal. But can that change, Pre? Can that change, Gary? Can that change, Mr. Legs? Why should it just be that I sing a song just for Carnival?
Well, what's really happening? It may even seem seasonal, but it's seasonal in Grenada because there's Carnival is in August. So we release, the majority of artists, you release song for August. But the other way around is there's Carnival every different month basically of the year somewhere. So there's a season going on in every different place. Miami is October. Trinidad is February or March. You have Jamaica, May. You have all the different islands, June, July. So what happens in reality, it's not it's seasonal to them, but to the artists, your music keep going around, and we have shows in every different season where there is Carnival. So basically, it ends up going a year-round thing.
So then, I guess the emphasis, guys, is for the artists to produce music that isn't just accepted in a Grenada market, but a song that could leave Grenada,
of course,
go Trinidad, you could go Barbados, you could go Miami, you could go London, and the music lives. People would appreciate it.
But having been in radio for so many years, all right, and I've seen where once upon a time as a DJ on radio, after Carnival, give or take 2-3 weeks after Carnival, you ain't hearing much soca again. But lately, as of maybe the last 3 or 4 years, soca has been a mainstay on urban radio.
Right.
Soca has been a mainstay. It's no longer once in a while within a program you would hear soca. You know, soca is rotating more regular than it has been in the past. And I think the pandemic this year has changed a lot of that too, because now soca artists, and the artists can correct me, soca artists is now seeing how important it is to keep releasing music, because again, you want to stay relevant. You understand?
Yeah.
You want to remain trending.
But here is another part of the whole argument here, because I'm sure it is quite different when you look at other artists of different genre. I believe like Jay-Z and some of the other artists are benefiting from the fact that a lot more people are consuming content, streaming content. So isn't it time that soca artists diversify the portfolio, like if you're talking about stocks, diversify your portfolio, not only have soca, have songs that could cross over into various markets, because the single component is that you could sing and you could entertain. Right. You know what I mean? Talpre did it. Talpre does reggae. I'm sure Talpre could do a R&B that could cross over. Talpre have links. You can.
But listen, he may not be able to do an R&B crossover, but what he has done successfully.
R&B, that's for sure.
And I guess guys like Talpre have been able to do is that's where the alliance comes in. So you're able to say, listen, I've got my genre, I've got my niche. How about a collaboration?
I can see Talpre and Nicki Minaj.
My answer to that is, I think we just need we need for the soca music to be played out there at the international market and out there. What I always say is, when the tourists come to Grenada,
Right.
Right? You give them soca, they play, they dance, it's stick in the head, they love it, they would follow, they dance, they have fun with it because they get it here. If we could reach them out there with that music, if we get the music to be played out there, it's the same way they're gonna love and enjoy it. It's just not out there for them to hear. That's all. They're not. There's no way of the music reaching them mainstream like that from the radio station. It starts with the major radio stations, and because there is with online these days, streaming is what. But how do they know about the music unless they come to here? There's no way of reaching them that music where they are, in their house, in their home. There's no way of reaching them the music.
But Phil, let me ask you, you've heard the argument. You've heard the argument, and it's an argument that is well contained, that the challenge is a lot of artists, with the exception of a few, they focus on the language that they use for the season, focuses on rum, Jama Girl, and Carnival plays into that. You're free up. But we look at, like, for example, and that's where we get now into, we look at your delivery over the year. I mean, we have seen it, whether or not we go from Olo Man Take It Home, we see Jab Nation, we've seen all of those different songs. And now we get to where we want to get to, Gary, Michelle. Let's talk about it, because for me, I think the artist that's able to sustain, Junior, and you would agree, are those that's able to get a theme that anybody can connect with. Listen, you go to Jamaica, you talk about a conch shell, a man know what a conch shell is. You go to Trinidad, you go to the Bahamas, you go to whichever part of the Caribbean. Any time of day, you can appreciate a conch shell. If I start talking about drinking rum, if a person is into consuming alcohol, then they say, okay. But for somebody that isn't, they will say, boy, take off the radio. I don't want to hear that. So do you think that's basically a fault of the artists themselves, not necessarily taking their game, their product to a different level?
No, I say we do soca music. The quality, listen, I take example of All Woman Alone. I did that song, was a joke song, because I wasn't serious about that song. I nearly didn't even record that song. And if you listen to the song, I said things like, it basically built for you, all right? But the world fell in love with it. So it's not about even your plan. I could have planned and said, no man, let me sing a song about some topic that everybody can relate to, and it just don't work like that. It don't hit like that. I called the boss name Window Photo, we taking on my father, Jim and Jimmy. It was a tune basically, but the world fell in love.
The world fell in love with it.
So.
And the world, we have to take a break now because we have to break for Lotto. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back though, we're going to delve into it. For those of you who haven't heard it at all, I told Pri, I found the shell. Right here on the Rock the Box. Quick commercial break, Junior. We're going to be right back.
Right back. You're back. Don't move.
Get high making money moves with the NLA's new Aces High Scratch game with 4 chances to win. Beat the dealer's card to win the prize shown. Reveal an A symbol. And just like that, you are automatically a winner. Scratch away to win the top prize of $10,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play.
Good evening, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the National Lotteries Authority's Daily Pick 3 Evening Draw for today, Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me this evening is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PK for Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a accountable manner and the game balls with the industry standards and in a way tampered with. This time, your tickets ready. It's Daily Pick 3. It pays to play. Good luck. This evening is check your tickets in the meantime. First number is 8, second number is 7, third and final number is 0. Okay, let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number is 8, the second 7, third and final is 0. So that's 8, 7, and 0. Congratulations, all winners. Stay tuned, get your daily cash flow drop next. We'll see you soon.
Tick. Tick-tock. 2. I win.
Feel like a big kid again when you play NLA's new scratch game, Tic-Tac-Toe. It's instant cash on the go. Reveal 3 X's or 3 O's in the same row, column, or diagonally, and win the prizes shown, or as much as $5,000. Win easy with Scratch. Must be 18 or older to play. Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Give me a tic-tac-toe, please.
Tic-Tac-Toe, please.
Welcome back everyone to another Daily Cash for Evening Draw for today Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me again is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in an accountable manner. And the game also with industry standards and in a way stamped with. This time show tickets at hand. It's Daily Cash for more plays, bigger prizes. Let's find out what this evening's winning numbers will be. Good luck. First up this evening is check your tickets. First number up is 9, second number is 2, third number is also 2, fourth and final number is 6. Let's recap those numbers. Numbers on the screen. First number up is 9, the second 2, third 2, fourth and final is 6. So that's 9, 2, 2, and 6. Congratulations, all winners. Stay tuned, get to play with you up next. We'll see you soon.
Win more with the NLA's Daily Cash 4. Every day with more plays and bigger prizes to be won. It's a 4-digit game with all the bet types you already know and much, much more. From 0000 to 9999. Choose your 4 numbers and place your bet from 11 different bet types. Choose from inline, 4 different mixes, first 3, last 3, and 4 different backup options too. Best of all, it starts at just $1, except for backups, which starts at $2. Win as much as $5,000 with a $1 inline bet and as much as $6,200 in a $2 backup bet. Imagine $50,000 for a winning $10 inline bet. There's definitely more to win with the Daily Cash 4. More plays, bigger prizes, twice per day, Mondays to Saturdays. Must be 18 and over to participate. NLA, making your dreams come true while supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back everyone to another Playway Evening Draw for today Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. I am Anisha Charles. With me once again is Ms. Priscilla Barry from PKF Accountants and Business Advisors, whose purpose is to ensure that this show is conducted in a accountable manner. And the game balls with industry standards and no way tampered with. Let's play Playway, value your dreams, win your way. Good luck. This evening's winning Playway number is, check your tickets in the meantime. Player number is 29. Let's recap the number 2929. 29 represents the dream symbol sickness. Congratulations, all winners of this evening's winning number.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners. Winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just 1 little ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right. And I love this smell. What? Who take me shell? Who take me shell? Who take me shell? Them job will take me shell. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take me shell and go. Get the sweetest blow. Job take me shell and go. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take me shell and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take me shell and go. Like down on the beach. I buck up me.
Welcome back, it's your boy JC. It's Thursday night, we rock in the box. I was just informed that I can't get no blow from the shell. And I know that I said from the shell. Yeah, for all you twisted, bad-minded people. Before we took the break, Gary was trying to prove his manhood to us. that, you know, he's this and he's all that. So
I was trying. Oh, you guys putting me on the spot. That's what you all are doing, putting me on the spot.
Gary says he can give us. We don't. Gary, we're not going to force you. So all we want now. So tell us what you could provide us in studio now. Some push-ups and some what?
Just some push-ups.
Just some push-ups.
Just some push-ups.
Okay, how much you can give us? 20?
Whatever you want.
Really? Pre, how much you want?
I said 30.
30?
Yeah.
Well, Gary, as you are. Let's go, folks.
All right.
Okay.
Am I on camera?
Yeah, you're on camera. Let's see. Okay, okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. The man gonna make that easy, man.
What?
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Ah, man, you're wrong to interview the Gary, man.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Gary played that at all.
Listen, I'll forget that. Stop the man.
Well, stop now.
Stop the man.
Well, stop. Okay. You prove your point. You prove your point, Gary. Pray the man that must have sweat yet, you know.
No, man.
The man that must have sweat yet.
No,
Gary, listen, Pre, that's the kind of fellas that you need to go out and find your shell, you know. Because them fellas say they see your shell all over the place, under some bridge somewhere. They say they passed by some lumber yard somewhere. They saw a shell, but they showed us your shell. Well, let's talk about it. In the midst of the pandemic, here we are. You've delivered another masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
And that's exactly what it is. But before we even get you to tell us about the masterpiece, master control, studio control, let's do it. Run it for us. What's that? Michelle, run it for us.
Run it.
Your mother.
Where Michelle D?
And then later on, of course, in case you're wondering.
You want me play it for you, Joseph?
Yo.
Oi.
We find Michelle.
We find Michelle.
Ever played that without a shout? Yo,
Speakers in the studio. Speakers.
Hey?
Yeah, guys.
I'm not hearing it.
Well, I'm not hearing it too.
I thought you found Michelle.
Oh, we still looking for Michelle?
I was playing it for my end.
Ever played job without a shout? Your mother. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Them job will take Michelle. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. Like down on the beach, I bump up Michelle. Michelle looking nice and pretty, and I love the smell. What more? There's no time to waste. I take Michelle home. Put Michelle down on the bed. You know that I live alone. Watch me. People say I fall in love and it was easy to tell. Everywhere I go, you know I used to walk with Michelle. No carnival coming, decide I go play a boss. Them take Michelle, but see when they pass.
I mean, you have literally outdone yourself, and in the midst of a pandemic. Let's talk about
You
the
know what I like
selection.
about that song before you ask the question? Every verse have you in anticipation for the next. The storyline just have you wanting to hear the next verse. How many verses there are? You should have 5 verses.
I plan to do a part 2, you know.
Oh, you plan to do a part 2?
That's good news.
Pre, let's talk about the selection. I mean, I would allow you to present it to the Grenadian, the listeners and viewers.
Well, I must say big up Shandy, Major League Studios. First of all, because the rhythm is what drove me to have that tune, to write that tune. So Shandy, big up yourself. Terry the Governor woke me up, you know. Terry called me and said, Pre, I have a rhythm here, I have a 2 rhythm here. That's you, and I say, yeah. I say, all right, drive up to Birch Grove.
Right.
You know, rhythm. And I'm like, yes, that's it. I said, Sean, they give me that. No, I want it going down in the vehicle. And I started writing in the vehicle going down. Well, just basically in my head, I went home just, I know, about 15 minutes. Because what
You had the
happened?
entire tune in 15 minutes?
Yeah, about 15 minutes. Right.
From verse to verse?
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah. What happened in this song is that years I've been playing with the idea about Michelle, but I never had it together. But the rhythm is what
Brought it together.
Yeah,
Right.
the rhythm just brought it together, and that's what happened right there. And I mean, I'm writing this tune and I'm laughing. It's just making me want to, okay, next line, because you just get that vibe. You know that there is something, you know. I knew that I found something because, as I said, the rhythm drove it. Was the driving force behind it, and it was just a matter of time. And I just called Shandy and say, yeah, I have the tune in it.
You ready?
Yeah. And I think it was the next day I went back in studio. And from I started tuning in the studio, everyone in the studio jumping and singing. You know, when I'm in the voice, they have to calm them down so that you don't make noise because the vibe just hit instantly. So it was a good feeling from then. I'm like, definitely there is something in there.
I like their play on with the words, the puns. I like the double meanings. Listen, you could take whatever you want out of it, Junior.
No, well, it's only no, there's no double meaning in it. I'm really speaking about my shell. I didn't
Yeah, free.
Why do people think there's double meaning in song?
You understand?
You can't control what people think.
So there's no double meaning to it.
So it's just about Michelle. People taking it the wrong way. It's my conch shell, you know. I missed it, and you know somebody took it. They say Teddy told me it's about 10 jobs. They see, you know, juggling, fighting for the shell, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, let me do a song and see if somebody could get that shell for me because I really love that shell. I'm telling you, the shell was the best blow I ever get in my life. Listen, I really miss that shell, and you know, I feel soon time.
And you're still in financial.
But I feel very soon.
I find it in the last.
No, but I did promise him. I did promise him.
I don't think that's it. Yes, there's a shell.
This is the shell, right?
I'm not sure that's the same shell.
Yeah. This looks like the shell.
I find that
I've seen a shell, but I'm not sure. I would have to.
You're not examine it.
I find that shell look too pretty. I find that shell look too pretty.
You look too pretty. Your shell is pretty. So pretty is not your shell.
I would check it out and see later after the show. I will check it out.
Yeah, you have to investigate it first.
I will.
But what has the feedback been? I mean,
I was in New York, had 2 shows. I had a show in Texas, and I said, I did one in, it was Baltimore. And I don't know, something, and it was a real mad vibe in there, you know, but somehow I didn't test the song in there. And after the show, I'm like, damn, I should have just test it and see what it feel like, because I have the demo with me. And when I went to Texas, I say, all right, I'm going to give them a taste of it. Let me see. And the vibe, I see Indian people start to sing along, and the song is not out, and the way people start to sing along, I say, that's it. New York, I went back to Brooklyn, and Sunday gone, I had the Gradam backyard, and I did an event in there, and listen, people was singing out that song, and the song came out only on Friday. And to be in, you know, you in New York, a song came out Friday. Grenada, I know with the social media and everything is like, it's as if it came out the same day, whether it's Grenada or New York, because people locked on same way, but the vibe, you know, and people were singing along. Songs that I have released a month ago, it wasn't getting that same love.
So what do you think is special about this one?
2-3 days.
I guess probably fellas hearing about the blow you're getting from the shell, and they want to blow it too.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. The fellas will have to speak. Legs say he's single, so I don't know. You know, if he
probably have a shell.
I don't know. Legs could be a suspect with, you know.
So hold on. So Mr. Legs is back. Mr. Legs is back.
Legs have the shell.
Legs.
I don't know, somebody.
Because
that's the reason why I single and is Michelle Litic. Michelle.
So somebody take your shell too. Damn.
Legs, let me ask you though. We've known Mr. Legs from time memorial. I mean, we got introduced to Mr. Legs. What was it they had with the schools? Drum Fest. And we know Mr. Skinny, Mr. Legs, and you made your introduction to the Grenadian public, the populace, and you have taken it, every year we meet you, you've taken it to a different level. In the midst of everything though, you came out with a selection, a release. and Junior dropped it on us about 2-3 Thursdays ago. You reminded the world why you want to be single. I mean, you talk about you being in the studio, but let's talk about that particular selection, because tonight we're going to clash it to see, because Priest is because of fellas like you that's single. That's why he can't hold on to his shell. Tell us about about that last release.
Well, actually, a few months ago, about 6 months ago, Kevin Roger had called me to come to his studio to check out some equipment for him, right? So I was at the time I was in a session at my studio, and then when I finished, I said, "Well, Kevin, I'm gonna come after I finish." But then you know what? I ended up calling off the session because the person was there already, and we just decided to put it for another time. And it worked out pretty well because I went by Kevin, and when I was by Kevin, Kevin was playing the rhythm because Kevin started the beat, right? And he played it in the background. I wasn't paying it no mind like that. But then Buddy, which is Kevin's friend, he had just stepped in from outside, and he said that he met a lady and he was trying to talk to her, and he asked her if she's married, and the lady says she's a single married woman.
Okay.
And one time I just started singing, I'm a single married man, single and happy. I just started singing that. And then I recorded a demo by Kevin, and then I sent it for Inspector. And then Specky called me and said, Legs, listen to me carefully. You know I'm your friend. You cannot be single and married. You're not married or single. But I did all of that. So Specky said me, change that to single and happy. When Specky said that, I jumped up in the studio. I said, yes. Yes. I said, that's it right there. And the rest was history. And I had the song there. And to be honest, I didn't release it because at the time I was in a relationship. I never played for the person who I was with at the time.
Right.
Because I said, but how are you going to release that knowing that I'm in a relationship?
Music.
How are you going to do that?
Problems.
Because, you know, not every woman that would understand, it's just business. You know, they won't understand. They might think you're trying to make the world know you're single or whatever.
Right.
So then now, about 2-3 months after, my relationship came and it ended.
Papa God smiled on you?
So you tell me Mr. Legs had the whole world at ransom.
Perfect time.
Because he was in a relationship, that song was there hiding, so we deserve that then?
Mr. Legs well planned out.
I think that's why he probably leave it.
That breakup might have been planned.
That was a plan.
I hope the lady not listening. I hope your ex not listening right now. You know. She gonna think that's a plan, man. You set that up.
The song, no, but I still had to explain to her that, I had the song there. I never played it for you.
Good luck with that.
So guys, this is what we're gonna do. So for folks that haven't heard the song as yet, I mean, we teased it a couple of weeks ago, but here's what we are going to do though. We're going to rock the box with it tonight, Mr. Legs. We're going to rock the box. Here's what we're going to do. Now, I want to say early that the purpose of rocking the box, and I want to say this, Junior, and you know why? Because Junior, and it's not from the first time we did the show, people always assume that the rock in the box is this die-hard coal cutting competition. Folks, it's nothing to do with that. We just do it to promote the music. So for those of you, a guy meet me, you let it, listen, folks, it's all about the music. So here's what we're going to do tonight. We are going to rock the box.
You think we're going to rock the box? You think we'll be enemies when we do rock the box?
No, people literally, a man meet me, he say, boy, you and Junior, what happened to between two of you? You want that rivalry? And I'm like, but what rivalry? I said, Junior, but boy. He said, yeah, but boy. I said, folks, folks, it's all about the music. Junior and I, we good for life. We good for life. Ain't nothing, no love lost. So tonight, though, we're going to rock the box. Mr. Smooth, I'm not sure your first time on. So here's how we rock the box. Pre's going to play his music video. He's going to decide which one, but we know which one we're going to tell him to play anyway. He doesn't have a music video to it, but he's going to play his song. Of course, Legs, you have a music video to yours. We're going to run it. And then the general public literally gets a chance to call it and say, which of the selection rocking the box? You want to be happy and single? Well, I guess everybody happy and single tonight because Priest still looking for his shell either way. So we're gonna do it this way, all for the music, folks. We're gonna flip a coin, flip a coin, flip a coin. Who's gonna go first? Head or tail? Head or tail? So tell us what happens.
Head or tail?
Head or tails? Who going? Head or tails?
That's the man. Head or tail. That's his song. Is it?
So he had to decide.
That's Leg's song.
Mr. Legs, head or tail?
You're
going first.
Coined two phrases that belongs to this man right here. Flip a coin and head or tail.
That's Mr. Legs' production.
Let's go. So we're flipping for you. We're going to go with you. So guys, Studio Control, Single and Happy. That's what we rock in the box with. That's what Mr. Legs is over there in New York. Pre is in the studio with us. He was in New York just the other day. And getting ready to go again, Pre, because you have some business to take care of outside there, right?
Yeah, well, as soon as I'm hoping that some things could work here, and I'm still working on some things in the making, hoping for the Carnival weekend, or at least, something can happen. But after that, I've Pre-Day New York edition. It's on Labor Day Sunday, Brooklyn, New York. A whole of all of my artist friends are gonna be there. We're gonna do it at Juve style.
Oh,
it's the Juve edition.
Hush, stop.
Jab,
Lord
paint, whatever you come with, Pre-Day.
You get permission to play Juve?
That's in New York, of course. That's Brooklyn.
Behave yourself.
Everything's set to go. Labor Day Sunday from 1 to 10 p.m.
Well, that's the same thing, Gary.
Like that.
A lot of men all of a sudden say, no, if we can't play Juve in Greens.
A lot of
you know what?
going to be flying
up the road.
Junior Judge was live at the venue in the preparation. He's the man behind the scene with the whole video. Where the Jab putting on the oil and everything. Junior was on bass and, give the people a little show of the venue and what's going to happen. So Labor Day Sunday from 1 p.m. to about 10 p.m. The Pre-Day new NYC, the Juve edition. All mass.
Full flight.
Be crazy.
So let's do this now. So we're getting ready for the music video. We're starting off with Mr. Legs, and then we're going to be rocking the box. Studio Control, you ready for me? Let's go. Single and Happy. The man, Mr. Legs. Run with it.
I over there, she over there. I over there, she over there. I go my way, she go she way. What's this? I am a single happy man. Single and happy. I am a single happy man. Single and happy. Call me the single happy man. Single and happy. Cause I am a single happy man. Single and happy. I could jam a girl if I want to. I could drink the rum if I want to. I could stay out late if I want to. I could go on roam if I want to. Cause I can't take this thing. The nagging controlling thing. No, I can't take this thing. Where you going and where you been? Who name Keisha? Who name Aliyah? Why you liking Shipitia? I can't take that drama. That's why I over there, she over there. I over there, she over there. I go my way, she go she way. Last, I am a single happy man. Single and happy. I am a single happy man. Single and happy. Call me the single happy man. Single and happy. Cause I am a single happy man. Single and happy. I could drink the rum if I want to. I could go and party if I want to. Have any girl in my car if I want to. I could stay out late if I want to. Cause
Well, the man's single and happy and cooking some real gritty night food there.
All of a sudden, I real hungry.
All of a sudden, yeah, I mean, I real batchy pot. That's a single man pot. But I surprised for a man that's single. He cooking some, I mean, I was just making mac and cheese.
Serious food in.
But you didn't see the amount of food.
That too?
That is not single.
Mac and cheese?
Legs that can't eat all the food.
Them food
throwing away. Food in the fridge. A lot of food in there.
Ramen is what you're supposed to cook.
It's mac and cheese. That's some saltfish with provision and And Figa instead of what in a while.
It's the right food, but they're among your cook.
So, folks, that was Mr. Legs, single and happy. Now, we're going to rock the box. It's Mr. Legs against Tal Prey. All love. This is all straight out of Greens. Yeah, Michelle, let's go with it. The man Tal Prey for 2021. Let's go, guys.
Yo, with Michelle. You ever played job without a shell? Yo, Mondo. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job, take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Them job we take Michelle. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. Like down on the beach, I bought up Michelle. The shell looking nice and pretty, and I love the smell. There's no time to waste. I take Michelle home. Put Michelle long on the bed, you know that I live alone. Watch me. People say I fall in love and it was easy to tell. Everywhere I go, you know I used to walk with Michelle. No carnival coming, decide I go play a boss. Them job take Michelle, can't even see when they pass. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job, take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Them job will take Michelle. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the nicest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I don't get the sweetest blow. Job take Michelle and go. I catch a tabanga. Man, I start to grieve. I was overconfident. Michelle can't get up and leave. I gather my friends to make a search immediately. Watch me. If I find Michelle in somebody else, then they go see. I make up my mind this time. I really going out hard. Anybody find Michelle, I'm giving them a reward. I get a phone call from the police that don't sound him good. They tell me they find Michelle, but under a pile of wood. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job, take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle?
Hey, Junior, the thing set up in for real.
Juve Tabanka.
Juve Tabanka.
Not kind about a banker.
A man say he find Michelle on the, I don't know, whatever business outlet somewhere around Grenada.
Police will find it.
Huh?
The police will find it.
The police have found the shell?
Yeah, police.
Police, okay. 440-1252, that's the number on the inside. Folks, let's rock on the box now. Plain and simple. You call in and you're voting, you're taking your casting your vote. The race is on to 10. Later on, of course, you know, the man in the studio, he has to perform. No if, but maybe, perhaps. You're mad or what? To come here and not perform would be disrespect to royalty, of course. So stick on. So let's do this, guys. When you're ready, let's light up the phone. We're going to light up the phone lines. While we wait on it, Mr. Legs still with us?
Yeah, Mr. Legs still here, but I think he's
I'm here.
You have to go. All right, yeah, he's still here.
Okay, he's still there. Okay. In case we lose you, Mr. Legs, all the best to you in advance. We know, of course, you're doing what you do, keeping the Grenadian flag flying high in North America. Of course, reminding you folks, we have a caller. Good evening, caller.
Hello, good night.
Hi, how are you? Hello?
I'm voting for Talprey.
You're voting for Talprey. Where are you calling from, though?
Hello, good night.
Hi, where are you calling from? Montreal. Okay, peace and love. Okay, one for pre. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. Again, reminding you folks, the time that we've been waiting for here in GBN, it is here. GBN's coverage of the 2020s Summer Olympics begins tomorrow, 7 o'clock in earnest. Literally from 7 o'clock, the opening ceremony. And that program going to take us up until 11. You don't want to miss it. Every day from tomorrow up until the 8th of August, Grenada has a team for at least 2 swimmers representing us in Tokyo. We'll give you some more details on that in a while. But we have a caller online. Hello, caller.
Good night.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
St. Patrick.
Who's rocking the box?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is rocking the box. Okay. Peace and love. She's happy and single. One for Brooklyn. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. Reminding you folks that while you watch the Olympics on GBN television, Gary, tell them what else is happening in the morning time.
Of course, it's the morning heat. Hot 98, 6 in the morning to 10. Lots of fun, lots of excitement. Of course, phone calls, text messages, voice notes. It's all happening, man. With yours truly, Gary, Mr. Smooth.
Mr. Smooth, we got a caller online now. Hello, caller.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I am wonderful. Where you calling from?
Willis.
You're calling from Willis. We got a question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Country, of course.
Yeah. Like you all find the shell up there, boy.
We knew where that one was going.
I mean, it was almost, of course, for transparency, accountability, and good governance. Yeah, we had to make sure that we ask.
Yes.
We don't want to say, we ring the thing. 440-1252, that's the number on the inside. We're looking for a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Where you calling from?
Tivoli in St. Andrews.
Tivoli, St. Andrews. Question for you, Tivoli. Who's rocking the box?
Calpri.
Talpri's rocking the box. Peace and love to you. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. My boy Junior George linking us up from inside of New York. Mr. Legs is also in the house. He's probably in and out. The man that holds on the Hot 98 vibes in the morning, Mr. Smooth. We got a caller online though. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where you calling from?
Dunfermline.
Dunfermline. St. Patrick. Tell me. Tell me. Who is rocking the box?
Michelle.
Michelle. That's your cousin? Have a good one, call.
No response there, boy.
No response.
Yeah.
But cousin Michelle, God bless you. Michelle Beggs in Canada, God bless you. 440-1252. That's the number on the inside. We do have another caller. We have a caller on the line, Junior. It's hot tonight, Junior. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where you calling from?
Grenville.
Grenville. Who's rocking the box, Grenville? Talpri's rocking the box tonight. 440-1252. We want to see, I know we have folks that's locked in on Facebook. I'm going to check in to see what's happening there with you guys. But we're looking for another. We have a caller online. Hello, caller.
Yeah, man.
Where you calling from?
Tempe, man. Talpri, you're rocking the box and I road match, yeah?
That road match?
Jab road match.
Jab road match, please?
Yeah, man.
Listen, just make sure you get your permission to play. That's
That road
all.
match or Brooklyn road match?
That's all I'm saying
The
is.
world over. Talpri, you the boss, brother.
Peace and love to you, comrade. Peace and love. Folks, whatever you do, remember, the law enforcement, you have to get permission. We don't want you to get a little bit free-headed and figure, yeah, we know it's been a lockdown recession, you want to free up, but we all want to encourage you, whatever you want to do it. And of course, in regards with the law. 440-1252. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Good night.
Good night to you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
St. David's.
St. David's. Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Talpri.
Talpri's rocking the box. Have a good one. 440-1252. Talpri, I wonder if we want to talk that. We waited for that caller. Next caller. But and I know Godfrey mentioned it one of last week actually on one of his programs, Talpri. That, and Junior could probably chime in 1 minute for the next caller. That seeming growing trend, weekend jab. You seem to have, what's your take on that, Talpri?
But this has been there for some years now. It's only more highlighted right now because, but remember, Vendom on a Sunday mass build up 2 months before, for the years gone by, and Woburn, Tivoli, just name the places. That's been the thing for the last few years. Could have been over 10 years now. That's been going on a lot of years. It's now highlighted because there's no mass and there's no carnival, but it's been the thing.
Hold the thought there, Pri. We have a caller online. Hello, caller.
Hi, good night.
How are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm good. I'm calling from the Carnage.
The Carnage. Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Talpri, of course.
Talpri's rocking the box with Michelle. But let me ask you, while we're to the next caller, what would you be, as an artist, because we know people respect you, we know you as an artist, what advice would you offer to the masqueraders?
Well, I mean, in accordance with the authority, I mean, we have to go by, you know, yes, we understand it's a pandemic, but I got two takes on this. Because from the heart, I feel like it's controlled. People been asked to do the right thing, what's right, whether sanitize, the mask, the protocols, they've been followed for, and we have it on the law. We have one case, sometimes none, sometimes two, sometimes three. But I think it should be, the people should be eased up a lot more than it is right now. This one is from the heart, because I think the borders should remain tight. Make sure you get your test, make sure you quarantine for your amount of time. Right. Do all what we ask, but I feel like inside, the stress that's going on with the people, with the massive right now, I think we need to ease up that stress, because it could, you know, I don't want it to end up being on the wrong side, because people's body, this is the time of the year when you're immune. This is your body, you know that is a seasonal, carnival is in the air, your body is like, you can feel, you know, right. And then with the music,
it's a vibe.
Out, it's that vibe. Your body can relate to something normally happens around this time. But, you know, with the restrictions, there's last year, there's this year. But I'm asking, I mean, it may be late right now, but I really feel that it should be eased up a little, you know, let people go out there and have their fun, maybe with the numbers, maybe regulate, you know, how much the numbers are so, but we need to ease up because people are really stressed. And, you know, jab is demonstration, jab is protest. Remember the roots of jab, emancipation. Remember the meaning behind this thing. So I'm asking the people, yes, because the authorities say no, I'll get the permission where you have to.
Right.
But I also understand the feeling of the people right now. You understand?
And I'm understanding the feeling of the people. We have a caller online, guys. Hello, caller.
Hello,
caller.
Hi, good night.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Where are you calling from?
The Villa.
The Villa. Question for you. Who's rocking the box?
Talpree.
Talpree's rocking the box. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to you. But you made an important point, and I've heard people make that point. Junior, you as well, you could chime in. And it's an excellent, the origin of the jab. You know, are you thinking more and more that what we're seeing is a people saying is not necessarily an act of defiance against the law, but maybe generally frustration, and they're using the roots and the culture and to express it?
That's what jab is.
Yeah, I think, Joseph, I think that people are very frustrated, and there's a thin line between sanity and insanity. Is like a thread,
right?
Very thin. And life and livelihood. If you really check, right, you're preserving life, but at the same time, you have a lot of people who are becoming suicidal. That rate is up, you know. There are a lot of more people that feel like they can't make it. There is suicide on the rise and the increase. So what length would you go to prevent, to preserve life, but at the same time, are you really preserving life, right? There's a very, very thin line, and I understand both sides of the argument. I understand that authorities have to be very, they have to make sure that this doesn't escalate, especially with the new variant. I mean, just imagine if one person in that jab ban come in and have the virus and it spreads widespread as it is in India, could they maintain something like that in the medical system that's available in Grenada? And the answer is no. So I understand that side of the argument, but at the same time,
striking a balance.
Man, they have their balance, like how they do it in England right now.
Okay, Junior, hold on. We have a caller. We have a caller online. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from St. Patrick.
I got a question for you, St. Patrick. Who's rocking the box?
Well, I am Michelle, and no jab took me, so I'm single and happy.
I like that. Okay, everybody wins tonight.
Which one is it? Is it Michelle or single and happy? I'm confused.
Either way, she's Michelle and she's single and happy. So we understand. She just voted for the music. Thanks a lot, Michelle. 440-1252. We're keeping our eyes on the clock. And the man Pre has to perform later on and before we leave here at 9:30. But I think it's an excellent point that we've been making. But I think we would all agree, and I think it's unanimous that we're saying, yes, we understand the frustration. But Junior, and it's an interesting point you made. I saw a story out in the U.S. about this week actually, where to date there has been 93,000, almost 100,000 persons in the U.S. have died in the last year from drug overdose. And most of them, they're saying because of the pressure of the pandemic, people locked down home. You know what? They just can't deal with it. They turn into drugs. 93,000 in the U.S. That's quite a telling number.
We are sociable people. We're people who like to meet, we like to greet, we like to hug. That is a very, very important aspect of our life. That's who
Hold
we
for me,
are.
Junior. Hold for me. We have a caller on the line, which will probably be our final caller, though. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Marquis, St. Andrew.
Calling from Marquis. Marquis, question for you.
I'm single and happy.
You're single and happy. Peace and love to you. Remain that way. I wonder if all the single and happy ladies could cook and put up a nice meal as Mr. Legs did, boy. But Junior, are you saying?
Yeah, so I was saying that we as a people we are people, we are sociable being, right?
Right.
For instance, Joseph, I'll give you one quick analysis. I have a pet. He's a dog, right? And if I leave that dog locked up in the house for an entire day, I swear when you come in the house, the dog depressed. The dog is just gone into a whole scene. You have to have somebody there with the dog. It's just a sociable dog. And I figure if I leave that dog isolated for about 2 days, when I come home, that dog's probably dead. I swear.
Right.
So people human beings need to socialize. And I was even depressed being away from my mom for so long. You know what I mean? I haven't seen my mom for months during the pandemic because I couldn't go by her. And of course, she couldn't come over. We just could have talked on the phone. And that make you feel, it's not a good feeling.
It isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't.
I remember to just outlet.
Exhale.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they need to defy all the laws, right? And go out and do everything in opposition to what the law says. But at the same time, I think the law should kind of understand that protecting life and livelihood could also lead to not protecting life and livelihood at the same time.
Striking a balance. We have a caller on the line, guys. Hello, caller.
Hello, good night to you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and how do you do?
I am wonderful as always. Where are you calling from?
I calling from the Blando.
The Blando. Tell me, who's rocking the box?
I'm Talbury.
Talbury is rocking the box. I think that is unanimous as it is, but we can safely say, listen, you're happy and you're single, get a shell, blow it. Hold on to your shell. That's all we are going to say. Here's what we're going to do, though. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, because we're running out of time, Pre is going to perform. I think Mr. Smooth he do about 100 push-ups, and I don't think he have much left out of him. But the only reason why I'm going to spare him, because he has to go and get some rest, because he's on first thing in the morning. So we're going to appreciate that. Quick commercial break, guys. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Rock the Box right here on a Thursday night.
Introducing Color by Seasons. 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 Color by Seasons.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Hubbard's big promotion is back. Live free for 1 year. Spend $50 or more in any Hubbard's department and receive a chance to win. Big prizes every month. Property or vehicle insurance for 1 year. Free internet, cable, and data for 1 year. Free fuel for 1 year. Free cooking gas for 1 year. Free electricity for 1 year. Free drinks for 1 year. Extra cash account and the big free groceries for 1 year. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2021. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Solgas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenlec, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny and Supreme. Terms and conditions apply.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Welcome back, folks, to the Thursday night. It's your boy JC. We have the whole kit and caboodle in here. The man, Mr. Smooth, simply smooth. Yeah, he's smooth. The man that holds on hot 98 in the morning time, kicking a wicked flavor. That's what he does. The man, Junior George, over there in New York. We had Mr. Legs. He was with us, but of course he has to go. He's been in, about, and around taking care of business. The man is just single, free, doing what he wants. We can't stop him. The man Pre is in the house. Pre, you're going to perform for us, but you were back. You came back this weekend, but you have some things in the pipeline. Talk to us about that before you hit center stage.
Yeah, man, if you didn't get a taste here, New York, if you're in New York, you're going to New York, you're going to Brooklyn. People watching this anywhere in the world, you're anywhere you're at. If you're coming to Brooklyn, or you could come to Brooklyn for it, Labor Day Sunday. Yes, Brooklyn. You understand? Pre the Juve edition, pre the NYC, the Juve edition. Holy for my friends, Problem Child, Worst Way, Skinny Bantan, Mandela. Who again? Man, a whole heap of artists, your mother or blacks, just name the artists. All of my friends passing through. It is going to be something to talk, something you had to be there. Got to be there.
Have to be there, got to be there. Okay, guys, drop the rhythm. Let's go. The man Pre is in the house. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I'm telling you, I'm so happy, Junior. You know, I'm so happy. I've found Michelle right here with me. My baby's right here with me.
Rhythm.
Rhythm, let's go. Volume, hit it up.
What? With Michelle. You ever played job with? Walk one with Michelle. Your mother. Question. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job Michelle. How does get the nicest blow? Job take Michelle and go. How does get the sweetest blow? Job take me. Turn it up. How does get the nicest blow? Job take Michelle and go. How does get the sweetest blow? Job take Michelle and go. Lie down on the beach. I buck up Michelle. Michelle looking nice and pretty, and I love the smell. Ain't no time to waste. I take Michelle home. Put Michelle long on the bed. You know that I live alone. People say I fall in love and it was easy to tell. Everywhere I go, you know I used to walk with Michelle. No carnival coming, decide I go play a mass. Them job they take Michelle and I can see where they pass. Oh God, who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take 10 job take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take 10 job take Michelle? I just get the nicest blow. I just get the sweetest blow. Whoa, I just get the nicest blow. Lord, I just get the sweetest blow. I catch a tabanka, man, I start to grieve. I was overconfident, Michelle can get up and leave. I gather my friends to make a search immediately. If I find Michelle in somebody else, then they go see. I make up my mind this time, I really going out hard. Anybody find Michelle, I giving them a reward. I get a phone call from the police that was singing good. They tell me they find Michelle, but under a pile of wood. Oh God, who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? 10 job take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Oh God, who take Michelle? Who take me? 10 job Michelle. I just get the nicest blow. Oh yeah, I just get the sweetest blow. Lord, I just get the nicest blow. Oh yeah, I just get the sweetest blow. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take me? 10 job take Michelle. Who take Michelle? Who take Michelle? Who take me? Them job will take Michelle.
But why is always the job? Why is always the job?
Your mother. It goes like that.
Yeah, the man prayed with Michelle, trust me. And this one, it is Gary Jr. It is as infectious as it gets.
I have one burning question to ask Priya.
What's that?
I want Priya to compare the response to this song compared to All Woman Alone.
I would say it's similar. Because I remember when All Woman Alone dropped, it was just D-thing, you know. People went crazy, and the style of the song is sort of even same. It's a story, infectious beat, melody, hook line. So I can say they are very similar.
Indeed,
and the response.
But the one thing we've gotten used to, no arguments though, that you've, over the years, you've been consistent and you've been a true ambassador to the art form and the culture. And we applaud you. I remember years ago, somebody said to me, what did they say? I remember Talpri from school. And what do you remember Talpri about? They said they remember Pri in the back of the class getting all the teachers vexed. Because Pri always on a desk with a jab beat. They said that's what I remember the man for. They said like you were destined. And it's important that when they said it, I smiled. Because I said sometimes, you know, we see people and as they go through whatever situations they are, not realizing, Gary, that where they are, it is setting the stage for where, you imagine somebody had said to Pri, boy, stop beating that boy, stop that, leave it alone, why your head so hard, your head hard. What was going to happen? We probably was going to never have a Pri, right? Here we are, a true ambassador. Bro, appreciate what you've done for the art form, what you're doing for yourself. Keep the flag flying high. Any parting words from you?
Well, enough thanks and to the people who always support Talpri in whatever I do and believe in Talpri. Enough love, enough respect. All my people, and I always say Vandom, Willis, Lamwood, Boca, Bolio, Tivoli, Monkich, Grand, it don't matter where, Grenada, you understand, Carrico, Pitimat, and the rest of the world. The love you shown Talpri over the years. Yo, without you there is no Talpri, so just enough thanks. And do remember, as I said, pre-day, NYC,
Yeah, man, check me out on that one. It's gonna be crazy, you know. Yeah, all of my friends is gonna be there. The Juve edition, Labor Day Sunday, 1, 2, 10 p.m. Yeah, man. No
folks, if you want to be part of the Juve edition, fellas, get your visa, get your passport, head up, straight up. Up a road. Gary, you heading up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but before you head up though, you had to hold long things and hot in the morning.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the only issue.
Remind us what's happening in the morning.
So don't forget, every weekday, Monday to Friday, you can catch your boy, Hot 98, 6 in the morning to 10. Enough vibes, enough excitement. It's the morning show that you need. You know what I mean? We are your coffee. So that's where you need to be every morning from 6 to 10 to take you out to work, school, as the case might be. Tune in, family.
True, and the man that holds down the New York connection, I don't think Rudy Giuliani have anything on you, except the amount of dye he puts in his hair. Junior, what's going on?
I don't know about that one, Joseph. I think the reason why you cut off yours is because you were green long time.
Well, I agree.
I can't even tell. You can't even tell, huh? You see, Gary is happily gray.
Gray and proud. Gray and proud.
Well, Gary's gray and proud. I am bald and proud to be bald.
You know what, Junior? When people say, Gary, boy, you're getting gray, I say, at least I still am here. A lot of people can't speak like that.
They can't speak like that?
No.
You know, just so you know what, Gary? I'm going to grow a ass.
Yeah.
I'm going to grow a ass.
We'd like to see all that.
I'm going to grow a ass.
We'd like to see that.
I'm going to show you all that you could grow something out of nothing. I'm going to grow a ass. Junior, what's happening? Any parting words to me, bro?
Yes, I want to say thank you again. It's always a pleasure coming here on the program. And for the folks that's watching all over, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Rock the Box. I have a lot of family in Grenada right now, and I will be in Grenada soon, but I'll be incognito. I'll be wearing a mask, or you won't be able to see me. Also, for the people in Willis who play in Jab, you realize they're picking out people from cameras and they arresting, they charging people from the cameras. They say that you don't play at all, stay home, or play shot me. Take a pick.
I say just play safe. Play safe.
That's good.
And adhere to the law. I mean, Pre said it. We understand. There's joy in the line. There's a frustration. But we want to encourage and implore you folks, listen, follow the laws of the land. Don't get heated and say, yes, it's with culture. We want to free up. Listen, if you really want to free up, go get a loan. Go to New York.
Yeah, we can play in Job every
Play Job. Right, you could find it from Pre. Listen, maybe you could chat to the same plane, cover the cost with him, split it.
Joe, see it like we in a game. You don't like the calls of the referees.
But it is what it is.
But you still want to go by the rules because there are consequences.
There are consequences. That's important.
Yeah.
If you do decide that you want to be at variance to the law, you go ahead, you know. You want to play Job this weekend, you go right ahead. That's all I'm going to say. However, there are consequences for your action or your inaction. Either way.
Well, I must say, I mean, I've been trying to seek permission, I have letters inside, up to now. I mean, but I'm saying I wouldn't go ahead and do it without the permission. Yeah. And even though it wasn't granted, then so be it. I don't want to go break the law, and then there is consequences.
There is consequences.
But I'm still begging, I'm still asking, for some easement. We got to ease up and give the people a little. It could be regulations, maybe numbers, maybe but we can get a little ease up. We would appreciate it, and the people would show back love. You understand for that?
Definitely.
Pressured bust pipe, But either way, pressured bust pipe, but not adhering to the law. That will bust your tail, not just your pipe that will bust. Police gonna bust your tail. So make up your mind. You can either take pressure and get your pipe bust, or break the law and get your tail busted by the police.
Yeah.
Either way.
Everybody just play safe.
Just play safe.
Take away play safe.
Yeah.
Adhere to the law of the land. That's what it is. That's what it's at.
What you could probably do in the meantime, though, Pre, you didn't find your shell yet. You ain't find Michelle yet? Maybe what
I'll be going around looking for Michelle, you know.
So you allowed to do that?
I will go around looking for Michelle.
You're going around looking for Michelle?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rest.
You have up until 12.
Until 12 every night. To look for Michelle.
Peace and love, guys. All the best. JC loves you. The man's Gary Simply Smooth in here with you. The man Pre Junior in New York. JC loves you. We do this every Thursday night. We rock the box right here inside of the studios. We out of here. Yeah.
Yo, with Michelle. You ever played job with Total Shell? Yo, Mondo. Who take Michelle?